Us. Hello guys, and welcome to our second lesson of online karate video tutorial.
We are glad to hear your feedbacks, see your pictures and videos. It's awesome, it keeps us motivated to create more great content for you guys.
And today we're going to start with a quick warm-up adapted to any competition venue where we don't have enough space to do a warm-up, the full warm-up that we used to, or for example a home warm-up like right now we train out of the house. And in these conditions we not always have a huge room or huge basement, sometimes we have a very little room, so that's exactly what we're going to start with today. And the first warm-up, we're just jumping, transitioning our weight from left foot to right foot, keeping our hands up and shoulders relaxed.
Second exercise is we do similar jumps in place and do full arm rotations. Make sure nobody's around you, not to hit anybody or any object to hurt yourself. Make sure to also bring arms wide behind yourself to make a bigger motion.
And the jumping jacks, you'll know the jumping jacks, feet together, hands to your sides, feet wide, hands up. Try to touch your fingers or maybe clap your hands up above your head. And focus on your breathing. Always remember to breathe properly.
So the next exercise is we alternating feet, jumping into left-right stance, keeping hands up as to match your stance. Left-right leg in front, left-right hand in front.
And now we're going to combine these two moves, switching stance and adding jumping jacks to it. When your feet meet in the middle, your hands are down at your sides, and then you go to left stance, hands up, then back to the middle, right stance, hands up.
So the next one is seal jacks for wide chest opening. And again, moving hands and legs synchronized.
Now we're gonna add elements of stretching here. We do a jumping jack and then bend forward, reach the mat. Try to keep the legs straight. Don't bend your knees and bend from your hip. Try not to arch your back a lot. And every time try to get a little better stretch, a little lower. As you can see, Sensei Alex is working really hard.
So the next one, start slowly and gradually increase the speed. We are running over a line. If you have a line, use one. If not, just imagine one and run over an imaginary line. Continue that for a minute and 30 seconds, like Sensei Vitaly.
High knees. Bringing your knees up as high as you can. Keeping your hands in front for the reference. Trying to keep your knees at least your belt level, maybe higher. Continue, go, don't stop, keep going.
Next one, lifting straight legs up, reaching for your hands, starting lower and bringing it a little higher every time. Flexing your foot. And again, pay attention to your breathing. Keep breathing during your exercises.
Leg swings to the side, yoko in Japanese. Make sure you're flexing your toes a lot and your heel should be higher than your toes at the top position. The timing is 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, swing. 1, 2, 3, swing. 1, 2, 3, swing.
Next one is backward swings. As you could see, Sensei Vitaly checked surroundings to make sure nobody or nothing is behind him. And every time look over the same shoulder as the leg that you're bringing up. Try not to lean away from your leg too much.
We're doing a lunges and a reverse punch called Gyakuzuki in Japanese. Make sure you're aiming your punch right at invisible opponent's face and going very long with your lunge, long step. Yes, you see, so back knee is coming close to the floor or to the mat and overextending your striking shoulder.
Same, jumping in place, alternating left leg, right leg in front, and the opposite arm punching forward. Again, rotating shoulders, so the punching head, the punching shoulder is the head.
Next we have speed exercise. Very quick feet as fast as you can and jump up. Try to reach for the ceiling. Even if the ceiling is high, still strive to jump as high as you can. And you see Sensei Alex works not only with his feet but also with his hands. His hands are in sync with his feet.
Same beginning, and we had a push-up. Jumping up high, drop down, low push-up. And you can also switch to your knuckles for more challenge. Make an explosive jump. Nice push-up with a good form, just like we explained in the previous online class.
Today we will be working on karate kick. In Japanese we call the front karate kick Mae Geri. At the beginning we're going to cover which part of the foot we use for the proper Mae Geri. And we call it koshi. Koshi is a ball of your foot. Here, and not this way where it's soft, but this way where it's hard. We try to make this part as straight as possible and lifting all toes up. Good exercise to practice koshi is walking on balls of your feet. Lift your heels off the mat, lift your toes off the mat, so you're balancing on koshi. And from here, small steps. Keeping all toes off the mat, keeping heel as high as you can. And maybe a little harder.
Mae Geri, front snap kick. We always explain it for beginners to start on 3 counts. The first count is to lift your knee up here. The higher you lift your knee up, the higher your kick will go. If you only lift your knee this high, this is how high you can kick. You lift your knee this high, this is how high you're going to kick. Now when you bring your knee up, also bring your heel as high as you can as well. Once your knee is here, this is when you kick. As Sensei Vitaly explained, we point koshi forward and we bring it back. This is second count. And third count, we bring it back. So start practicing it slow on 3 counts, and we hold our hands in front. Not here, up about your hips, maybe a little higher. Ich, ni, san. 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 And same thing on 1 count, holding hands in front. As soon as your knee is touching your hands, you let your foot out, kick. This way. Do not bring your knee, don't bring your hands down. So hands up, knee comes to your hand, kick. Also, don't do this. While you're kicking, hold your knee up, then down. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rip, sich, hitch, ki, ji, ah! And as we explained last class, it's great to get your parents or your brother or sister to help you out and maybe join you for the class. You can use anything you find at home as a target, something soft, obviously not to hurt yourself again. We're going to use regular targets. You guys can use a pillow, for example, like a couch pillow. Hands up, knee comes up first, and again, koshi to the target, to the cushion.
Now let's practice the same kick, but from Zenkutsudachi, front stance.
Bend your front knee forward. Hands up. First you have to make sure your distance is good. Not good. Not good. Good.
practice 20 kicks on each leg. That's the game we're gonna play. So we will be sharpening our reaction reflexes. It's a fun game and it's great to play at home. So one person brings his palms out, hands in front. Relax your shoulders. Other person will keep his hands on top of my palms, either connected or just a little bit away. Either way is fine. Now, my goal is to flip my hands like I'm flipping pancakes and tap on top, okay? If I go and do a big circle, I give my partner a lot of time to react. Now, I try to go as close as possible, pretty much this way. Let's try. And my partner pulls his elbows in, like we pull hands for hikite, instead of pulling your elbows out. So pulling your elbows back in, okay? Like this. Okay, I got it. Okay, and let's switch.
Oh, if you miss, that's when you switch. So I missed. Sensei Vitaly gets his turn.
Play for a couple of minutes with your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, grandmother.
Send us your videos for reviews and feedback.
Us!